Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for Simple Sunday. And my name is Anissa, and I'm with Stampin' with Anissa. I'm located in California. And every Sunday I come on to do a Simple Sunday where I show you how to do create a simple card using Stampin' Up Product. And I am going to be casing a card that is in the mini catalog, and I'll show it here in a second. And I hope you like it. I have some other projects where I'd like the card that I'm going to create is more of a beginner card, and I think I showed that on the picture of my thumbnail for the post. And I created a couple of other projects that are more of a casual. So if you wanted to up it some, I created like a casual or avid card and little packaging, or not 3D project, but a little embellishment on some packaging that you can use, and it's also a Stampin' Up product. And I will be showing you that in a second. But before I go any further, hello. Before I go any further, this week I have a new host code. And so if you use this host code, and if you purchase $35 or more on my website, on my Stampin' Up website, you will get the material that from the card that I'm going to create, and I'll send it to you. And I'll go ahead and send that to you. So anyways, let me see here. So I'm new at the software, so I'm sort of checking this out. So here's my store. It's running there at the bottom. And here is the host code for this week. So if you do use that host code when you purchase the $35 or more, I will send you, like I said, the contents of this card. So here's a couple of things. There's also some news that I wanted to extend to you guys. I just wanted to let you know Christmas is coming, right? And it's crazy season. Thanksgiving is just around the corner. So Stampin' Up is closed on Thanksgiving. So if you bought something that's from Stampin' Up and you have any questions, don't call on Thanksgiving. Don't call on Thanksgiving, because then no one's going to be there because they're off. So the other thing is that if you are going to place orders for Christmas, the Christmas season is here. It's going to happen right after Thanksgiving. It's going to be crazy. But if you do buy items for Christmas, like the latest that you should order is December 14th. And even then, it should get to you by Christmas, but not really. So anyways, order early, right? Get it taken care of. There are going to be delays, just like with everything else, with shipments and drivers and product supply stuff. It's just a mess. So just expect that things are going to take longer to get to you. Okay. Let's see here. So just so you know, let's see. I think that's it. So let me go ahead and show you what I made, what we're going to be doing today for this got all my glasses here because I can't see anything. Okay. So let me share my screen. Let's see. All right. There you go. Okay. So here's the mini catalog. Sorry. This right here is a plant that I have. This plant I can't pull it out because there's wires all back here, but this is from my plant. It's a monstera, and I can't tuck it back. It just keeps on sticking out like that. So, oh well, it is what it is, right? Okay. So anyways, here is the mini catalog that ends December, I think, 31st or something. So here is the project that we're going to, let's see here, right here. So this is the suite that I'm featuring. It's Lights a Go Suite Collection. And the bundles, I guess, there's 2 bundles for this suite. And here are the 2 bundles for this suite. Christmas Lights and Brightest Glow. Okay. And just so you know, my dies are on the back side of this. This is how I store it so that I know that where it is and what it belongs to. But here is the card that that I'm casing. Okay. So this is it. It's a little different. Okay. And I'll show you how it's different. I'll show it to you in a second. But this is the card that I'm going to be casing right here. I think this whole bundle is beautiful. It's like classy and really sparkly, kind of, you know. I don't know what makes it so sparkly looking, but I think it's all a little twinkle stuff. I think that's what it is. But here are the items, and I think I've used a little bit of everything from this, and I'll show you here in a second, okay? Let me go ahead and put this off to the side. I don't have any more room. Okay, so here is the card that I made. It's a very simple card, and all I used was ink, paper, and a stamp. No punch. So this is very simple, very, very much a beginner card. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and start. So it looks a little bit like the other one, but not really. So let's go ahead and start by getting the base, and this is the vanilla cardstock, Stampin' Up vanilla cardstock, and I'll go ahead and cut this at 4 1/4. There we go. And I'm going to score it at 5 1/2, right on the 11th inch side. So I'm going to score it. Don't forget, remember that this is the scoring. This is the paper cutter. I've done it before where I've gone, oh, I just sliced it. So just, you know, be careful. Okay, put this off to the side and get my bone folder here. Nice clean edge, right? Okay, now put this off to the side. Now we're going to get the designer series paper. So here is a 6x6 paper. So beautiful paper, right? Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I can't, and I think you can't see it, but anyways, this is it. Very, very pretty paper. I think it's really pretty. Anyways, you can use like a full sheet of this 6x6. Let me see. Yeah. So you can use a full sheet of this 6x6, or you can use pieces, right? So in this case, I want to save paper, save a whole sheet, and I'm going to use pieces from it, or scraps, if you want to call it that, and put this all back. I like to keep the 6x6 paper sometimes in the same packaging, or sometimes I move it over and put it in a different kind of packaging, but yeah. Anyways, let's see. So no cutting here because I'm going to use these 2 scraps. Oh, actually there is cutting because this is a 6 and this is 5 1/2, right? So I'm going to cut off my 2 pieces here. I think like a 1/2 inch, right? Hello. Okay, so I'm cutting that off here. And I'm going to cut off here by a 1/2 inch. Keep these little pieces. You never know when you're going to need these little pieces. Great. Move this over. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. Like I said, these are scraps. Like, you can cut the whole piece if you want. Actually, I think I could probably stick these together. If you notice in my card example here, it's free here, right? I've got a little bit of it showing. So I'm going to go ahead. So when it comes to gluing the paper on, I really do like to use the glue, the liquid glue first. Okay. Right, like this. Oops. And, you know, it shifts because it's wet, and that's what I like about it, because it's like you don't have to worry. It's not permanently on. It's forgiving. It allows you some time to move things around. You know, when it comes to this liquid kind of glue, you don't want to put, like, you want to put enough, but you don't want to put too much, right? Otherwise, it just gets to be really yucky. Okay. Oops, you have to be careful because it's going to move on you, right? Okay, so there you go. So there's that. I probably could have just cut a little bit, but I just decided to do the whole, both of my scraps there. Let me see. I will, then this right here is the, oh, here it is. There you go. And we're going to cut 2.5 inches. We'll do 2.5. Now, you can adjust it if you like. I made it 2.5, but you can make it bigger if you like. This is a very simple project for someone who is a beginner, right? And I'm going to cut it at 5.5. I want it to be all the way down. Okay. Okay, so that's 5.5. So here's how we're going to work this. These little, I guess, garland, you'd say, comes from this stamp set, right? I use the Stamparatus. I don't know if I've told you, but I have, this is the reason, one of the reasons what really got me interested in Stampin' Up is this. This Stamparatus is fantastic. I was completely, like, impressed by this thing, and oh my gosh, it's just, watch, I'll show you. So I think I said before, when I first heard about Stampin' Up, I was on a cruise. My parents were, it was their 50th wedding anniversary, and my brother and I, were like taking a bunch of relatives, on a cruise, on an Alaskan cruise. And sorry, I'm trying to find. And we went on an Alaskan cruise. And so Stampin' Up, that was their incentive trip, the Alaskan cruise. And I happened to be there. And then, yeah, it was crazy. But Stampin' Up was like advertising their stuff because there was a bunch of Stampin' Up people, right? And so when you watch the TV on a ship, when you watch the TV on a ship, I guess they focused on Stampin' Up stuff. They did a lot of stuff. Anyways, they showed the Stamparatus. And when they showed the Stamparatus, I was completely amazed by it, okay? I was like, what the heck? That is so cool. I love that. So anyways, so impressed by it that when I got off the ship, I decided I wanted to check them out. And I did. And I just went to their website, checked them out, and then I wanted to do a class, and that's how I met my upline. And yeah, it was great. And I joined like right away. I became a division just because I love the stuff. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's one of the garlands from the stamp set. You're sort of guesstimating. See, so here is the end product, and you see how it's just sort of crisscrossing it as it goes. So I am taking, this is cherry cobbler, okay, and tap, tap, tap. So what's great about the designer series paper is that Stampin' Up! Designer series paper, they list the colors. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Oops. Okay, this is what I love about the Stamparatus. So I didn't ink it right on the top end, and look, this is great. You get to just put more ink. Okay. Oopsies. Put more ink, and you don't lose. Look at that. That is so cool. You didn't have to like. You don't. It's because if you were just to take your stamp, I can't talk tonight. If you were just take your stamp and try to, measure and hope that you hit that spot, you don't. I don't. But anyways, it works. Look it. I love it. So there's that. You could tap it and then put it on and give it a fainter look. I didn't do that, so it's okay. Oh yeah, let me get the. So here is. We're gonna wipe it off. Okay. Yeah, that's a. This is the little cleany, spongy thing. I don't even know what to call it. There's a term for it in the catalog, and I just don't know it. Okay, that's terrible. I should know this. I should know it. Okay, so let's put another one. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? But this Stamparatus really helps. Like if you don't stick it the right time. I mean, like you didn't ink it up correctly, didn't put enough ink. Like it allows you to do it 2 or 3 more times, and that's what I love about this. And you don't have to worry about like. I'm not even pressing too hard. And the reason why I don't want to press too hard is if you'll notice here. Oh shoot, you can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. Here you go. The thing that is really, see, there's ink on the edges, and if I press too hard, that will go onto my cardstock, which I don't want. So I took the glitter paper and I'm putting the garland on there, and it's beautiful. It's looking really pretty. Okay, that's the bad part. You can get this all over your hands. You know that? It's really bad. Okay, let's put that over there like that. Okay, let's see here. So let us do, instead of cherry cobbler, soft succulent is the next one. So let me close this up because it's a hot mess if you don't close it up. I'm gonna go ahead and this is a magnet that holds the paper down. I'm gonna take that and put it like so. And I think we're gonna use soft succulent on this one. So stamp, stamp, stamp. Not putting a lot. I'm trying to be very gentle because, like I told you, there. Let's see here. See, it's not that bad. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay. Now, I don't know if you saw, but in the catalog, the mini catalog, this joy was further down. Well, I made a mistake up here on the top part. So I had to put it up there. But, you know, you can adjust it. On this one, we're going to do it the right way and put it below. Okay, we'll put it lower. So let's tap, tap, tap. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to, you don't have to press hard. Oops. I don't think I did it all the way. Do this again. Beautiful, right? Oh my God. I think it looks so pretty. Okay. I need to be careful because I could see myself putting my elbow right in the ink pad. Okay, so I'll take this off because there's another garland kind of thing here. And let's put this. Let's go like this, right? What do you think? Let's do that. Well, I'm gonna put, okay, yeah, let's just do that right now. I'm gonna do it with the soft sage. Okay. Oops. See, notice how I didn't get any ink on the bottom part? What's really great, and you can't see it, but anyways, let me push it up some. If you just put more ink, put it down. Look at that. I didn't have to like try to match it up. It worked out. It matched it itself. This is fantastic. Put this back like this. Clean this up. You know, I love the stamp artist. Okay, let's do this again, but this time let's do it in the cherry cobbler. And let's move it to a different location. I would say go like, let's go like this. Put this down. Okay. And stamp. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. And now we go ahead. Beautiful. Okay. I think we need like one more, I think. Let's do it in green. Green or red? Three. Let's do it in green. Okay. We're gonna move this like so. And maybe we'll go like, we'll just put it across like that. See, and it doesn't have to be perfect. All this randomness is just okay. When you're a beginner, it's a little scary. You're like, oh, you want to be perfect. You don't know if it's going to, what it's going to look like. You know what? You are being creative. It takes a lot of guts to do any kind of crafting, right? Ta-da! Here, we'll take it off now. So pretty, right? All that garland. So pretty. Okay, let's remove. Ah! See what I'm telling you? This happens. You got to close it up right away. Otherwise, your hand's going to get in there. My hand's going to get in there. That's horrible. Horrible. Okay, let's take this off and move this over. I'm going to put this away. So now, you know what? Since I have this out, we could use a stamp. Let's just use that. We'll use this. Okay. I used Joy right here because that's what was in the catalog, right? You don't have to use Joy. You could use a totally different stamp set if you wanted, right? As long as you have garland here and then you have some sentiment or some statement there, that's fine. So it's going to go like this, and we're going to need, be right back. I thought I had it. Hold on. Maybe it's right here. No. Nope. Nope. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. So here's the, so this is a lot larger than that, which is fine. I'm improvising. So on the back side it has a little stamp. We're going to use the other side, right? Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and I think I'm going to put it, my tag. This is not as large as that, and that's fine too. You can make it, we can make it any size. This right here is like 1.5 inches, and it's a little bit bigger than 3 inches, so I'm going to have to cut it to 3 inches. So just to make sure. Oh, sorry, not 3 inches, 2.5. So let me cut it at 2.5. You know, you could leave it, sort of improvising here. 2.5. Sort of, yeah, let's do 2.5. Okay. Cut that. Okay. And let's go ahead and get the joy from the brightest glow right here. And joy is right here. Put that in the, on the block. Now a lot of times you can just go like that and like so. And I'm going to take the cherry cobbler here. And tap that. Like I said, this is a very basic card, so you can adjust it to different things, whatever you think you'd like to do. Okay, sorry if my head's in the way, but I can't. I want to make sure I center it. Okay, look how pretty that is. Okay, let's go ahead and take it down with some glue. So I'm gonna go ahead. Now, if you wanted to save on paper, you could, by like I said, you don't. Ooh, God, that's bad. So you could maybe, rather than, I think this is 2 inches, you can cut it in half and then save the rest for scrap. That's okay too, because look at this, goes all the way to the top, so no one would have seen, you know, what was underneath. You just need to make sure it's in the center like so. Very good. Now we could even take this even smaller, but I'm not going to do that. And let's see here. Let's put some glue here. Okay. Now we have a choice. We can either put it up like we did on this one, and in the catalog they had it down here. So I think this time I will put it down here. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Ugh, my hand. That's what happens when you do crafting. Your fingers get covered in ink. So there you have it. Oops. My hands are in ink. I don't want to get any ink on this. So oopsies. See, so what I told you, when you have glue, liquid glue, you could sort of maneuver it. It wasn't. Here we go. Whoops. It hasn't totally set yet. There you go. So there you have it. So I have created, so that's a very beginner type of card, right? All we're using is ink, stamp, and paper, right? The other, here's one that's more advanced, okay? And it's either a casual, I think this is more of a casual. You know, this is not this is not a avid. It's more of the casual kind. I use the embellishments here, which is red and green adhesive back pearls. So this is part of the suite, and if you look at it, right, there's other colors which are so pretty. So this is the soft sage, this is the cherry cobbler, this is silver and gold. Very pretty. I was actually going to make one using the soft succulent, and I think it's going to look very, very nice. I think I will make something with that and then post it, because the color on there, actually, let me show you, because the glimmer paper that comes with it, it's part of this suite also, is just beautiful. Let me get it. Sorry. Okay. So here's the glimmer paper, and if you look at it, I think it says evergreen. This is what I love about the paper. It tells you, yes, evening evergreen, but it looks great with the soft sage. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you could see that. So pretty, right? Really pretty. I know. I love it. And the gold. Very Christmassy. And then I love this glitter paper. Oh my god, I gotta do something with this. I'm gonna start making Christmas cards, and I'm gonna use this probably. So put this away. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make something with that, and have to show you guys what I did. So anyways, here is the card that I made. And then, if you wanted to give a gift with it, I made this using the same bundle. So this die set comes with the bundle, the Christmas lights. I'll show you here in a second. I just want to put this back. Oopsies. Okay, let me. This like that. Okay, so that my dies are on the back side, but if you can see, this is what I used, and then I used these little stars, which are here on the side, and then I took the ribbon from this sweet collection, and I took a little piece of the scraps, right, and I put the ribbon on top, and it looks really pretty. And this is the peekaboo bag that is in the annual catalog, and I put a sweet treat in there for somebody, right? Oops, can you see it? Yep. And that's that Ghirardelli peppermint bark along with the card. It's so cute. I think somebody would really, really enjoy that. Anyways, this is what I've created. Like I said, this is the basic card, and then this is a more casual card along with an embellished peekaboo treat bag holder. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching me create this card. If you are interested in getting the material to create this card, I will send it to you for free if you purchase $35 or more on my Stampin' Up store, and you see that going across there on the screen. That's my store, and use that host code, then I'll know to go ahead and send you the contents or the material to create this card, along with material to create all the other ones if you'd like. And if you get the stamp set, even if you get the bundle, great, then you can use all of the material, right, or the suite. Or if you don't have if you don't purchase the stamp set, you can use your own stamp set. I'm sure you've got some. I'll just send you the material. So in Stampin' Up Product, if I send, I can't stamp the items and then send it to you. You'll have to, it's just part of the rules and policies of Stampin' Up. So if you purchase it, great. Then you could go ahead and replicate what I have here. And if not, you'll just have to use your own material, your own stamp set and dies. So anyways, I appreciate, let me switch over here. So thank you for joining me for Simple Sunday. And once again, my name is Anissa, and I was Stampin' with Anissa. I'm here in California, and I hope you join me for next week. So thank you very much and good night.